Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Laidlaw Music Centre for this week's lunchtime concert. Once again, well done for braving the horrific weather we seem to be having day after day in St Andrews. We are extremely grateful for your support. As you are doubtless aware, there's huge amounts of music making going on at the moment, and indeed we have yet another lunchtime concert this week, in that we are co-promoting our lunchtime concert on Friday with the Music Society, whose regular series takes place at 1:10 on Fridays. And this week we are presenting a series of new compositions by students who have been working with our Honorary Professor of Composition, Piers Helliwell, who's with us this week. Will be performed by scholarship holders. So music that has never been heard before. Do pop along 1:10 on Friday if you can. We have our big music theatre showcase, Bunyan Theatre showcase, this coming Sunday. Free event in the afternoon. Do support that. And then next week, some very special guests. On Tuesday, organist Lauren Jochem from Paris will be performing in chapel at 1:10. He performed a fabulous concert here in the recital room 3 years ago. It's great to have him back. And then next Wednesday, we're always thrilled to present our Honorary Professor of Singing, James Gilchrist, who will be performing with one of the UK's finest collaborative pianists, Anna Tilbrook, 1:10 here next Wednesday. Let's hope the rain has stopped by then. I think this is the first time we've ever presented a lute song program in this room, and as we've all been experiencing this morning, this music sounds just fabulous in this space. Will you please give a very warm welcome to our performers today, Elizabeth Unsworth Wilson and Eric Thomas.
Amanti, io vi so dire che meglio sai fuggire bella donna vezzosa, o sia cruda o pietosa, ad ogni modo è via, il morire per amore è una pazzia, non accade pensare di gioir in amare, amoroso contento, dedicai amamente, e bella donna al fine rosa, non dona mai senza le spine. La seme del gioire fondata sul partire, bellezza e cortesia non stanno in compagnia. So ben dir con mio danno che l'amor d'amor insieme vanno. Vivo al piante ad lui, per spegnere i vesui d'un corpo innamorato, d'un spirito infiammato, pria che si giunga in porto quanto si dice, oimè, son morto. proverbio sentì sempre dire, dal destinato non si può fuggire. Donna, donna, so chi tu sei, amor, so fatti miei. Non tresco più con voi, alla larga, noi, alla larga, mi dai. Sogni un fosse come io saria, un balordo amor, saria un balordo amor,
Thank you very much, and thanks for coming out on this rainy day. That was a piece by the Italian 17th century composer called Benedetto Ferrari. And this programme is inspired by a lute manuscript that was recently acquired by the University of Edinburgh, which I'm working on. It's called the Dolmetsch manuscript, and it's a collection of lute music from the 1620s, kind of from slightly earlier and slightly later as well. And generally we think about these collections in kind of national terms, so you might have a programme of English songs or French songs, but this manuscript has it's got songs from all over Europe. It's got songs from Italy, France, Germany, and England. So our programme is to try and recreate this transnational feeling. So the next piece is from that manuscript. It's by the composer John Dowland. It's also his centenary year. It's the 400th anniversary for his death. So this piece is called Captain Digorie Piper's Galliard.
Is it good now? No, not yet. Oh, there we go. How exciting. Thank you very much. The next two songs are both written from the perspective of women. We're going to hear Amarillis Tear Thy Hair, first of all. This one's by Henry Lawes. And we're going to follow Amarillis on her emotional journey when she discovers her lover, Daphnis, realizing he's dead and deciding that she can't live without him. We're then going to hear Fain Would I Wed by Thomas Campion. And this is from the perspective of kind of a young woman who wants to marry a nice young man, just not one that she already knows. And this piece actually gives us an interesting insight into some of the kind of disturbing medical beliefs at the time, where it was believed that unfulfilled sexual desire in women caused an anemic-like illness, only cured by marriage and babies. In this song, the anemic-like sickness is a bloodless sickness, that's what you'll hear, and that's rhymed in the next line with quickness, which is taken to mean pregnancy.
Amarillis, tear thy hair, beat thy breast, sigh, weep, despair, cry, oh me. Is Daphnis dead? I see a paleness on his brow, and his cheeks are drowned with snow. Whither are these roses fled? Oh, my heart, how cold he's grown. Sure his lips are turned to stone. Thus then I offer up my blood and bathe my body in his shroud, since living accents cannot move. No, Amarillis, no, Amarillis died for love. Thus will I offer up my blood and bathe my body in his shroud, since living accents cannot move. No, Amarillis, no, Amarillis died for love. Fain would I wed a fair young man that day and night could please me, where my mind or body grieved that had the power to ease me, made so full of longing thoughts that breed a bloodless sickness, and I oft have heard men say is only cured by quickness. Oft have I been wooed and prayed, but never could be moved. Many for a day or so I have most dearly loved, but some holy order. When I once am settled there, then I shall fly no farther. Yet I would not die a maid because I had a mother. As I was by one brought forth, I would bring forth another.
For the next two pieces, we move to France. So the first piece is by one of the first great lutenists, where he was really seen by his colleagues as one of the great lutenists. It's by a composer called René Mesangeau, who was the first person to have a tombeau written after him, which was a French genre which was written in memory of the death of someone. So we hear Courante by him. And then the next piece is an air de coeur by the French composer Etienne Mouliné.
ciel, voyant que son absence m'ôte toute mon contentement. Le ciel, voyant que son absence m'ôte toute mon contentement. Autre âme à persévérance, la fin de mon cruel tourment. M'appuie que j'ai vu la beauté qui m'enflamma, sortait des plaisirs au niveau de mon âme. Mais puis que j'ai vu la beauté qui m'enflamma, sortait des plaisirs au niveau de mon âme.
So we're now moving on to the Italian section of our programme, and the next two pieces come from the Galilei family. So you might be familiar with Galileo Galilei, who I understand was a scientist and did some boring stuff with telescopes, but his family actually came from a family of musicians. So his father was a music theorist who wrote some very important works and also played the lute. And his younger brother as well was also a lutenist who went to work in Munich in Germany. So the next two pieces will be two Volts by Michelangelo Galilei.
next two songs are both by Barbara Strozzi, Che si può fare and L'amante consolato. In Che si può fare, the singer asks, what's to be done? The stars have no pity. Heaven gives no peace. Disasters are rained upon me, and perfidious love denies me any respite. In L'amante consolato, the lover's consolation, we hear from a lover who's learned to be less earnest in their affairs, as that only leads to pain and suffering.
Che si può fare, che si può fare, le stelle belle non hanno pietà, non hanno pietà. Che si può fare, se il cielo non dà un influsso di pace al mio penare, che si può fare, che si può fare, che si può che si può dire, che si può dire, dagli astri disastri mi piovano, che si può dire, se perfino amore un respiro ti niega, un respiro ti niega al mio martire, un respiro ti niega al mio martire, che si può dire, che si può dire. Son tanto, 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 son tanto e sto cercando dopo lunghi tormenti. Ma tutti come io far non sapranno, chi non gode, chi non gode, chi non gode, chi non gode suo danno, suo danno.
So to finish our concert, we're going to return to England, again with two pieces by John Dowland. So first we're going to hear the piece which is known as Lachrimae, or also as the song Flow My Tears, which is one of the most famous lute pieces composed. And so this will be in a lute solo version from the manuscript I talked about earlier. And then the final song we'll play and sing is Now or Now, Our Needs Must Part.
to despise.